Shablat.
Welcome back again to the Stench Boyz podcast.
It's a long
We are
time
here with the red drape once again. Long time no see. I think it's been like a month.
Yeah.
Which is kind of ridiculous. It took forever for me to get my laptop back from HP. It was fucking gay.
Tell them how it broke.
I don't know if I should.
What about garlic, nigga?
So I was cooking in the kitchen, and I had my laptop out there in the kitchen with me. And, like, it wasn't near the stove or anything.
No, I know.
But it was above this, like, this spice rack, I guess. Stench Boyz. Anyway, it's above the spice rack. And so I'm cooking food, and I go up and I reach for a fucking spice, dude. And so I put it on the food, and I put it back, and it just completely just fell right off the rack onto my computer. Not from high at all, like from like this distance. Not high at all. And then it just froze my entire computer, and yeah, it was a big pain in the ass. I had to send it back to HP. I got the blue screen of death. Like, I couldn't log in. I couldn't do anything. So, it was a long process of talking to HP's fucking whatever department, whatever, customer service or whatever. And they were, like, the most least helpful people, dude. Like, and they're all Indians. Like, I'm not racist, but they all sound the same, and they're all Indians. Why are they all Indians, dude? Why is there not a single American who can just be like, oh, yes, this is an HP laptop. I know what's going on.
Yeah, true.
They're all like,
if they literally had you do the
this
wrong
is what
thing.
I want you to do, and then that's just wrong. And that doesn't sound like Indians at all, but they're just like, this is what I want you to do. And it's just wrong. And then they were like, I want you to delete I want you to delete all the software systems and shit. And I fucking did that. And then
they had you delete fucking important drivers.
Yeah, they had me delete important shit. Anyway, long story short, they sent me a free box. First of all, they wanted me to pay for this box to get there. And I'm like, fuck no. I was broke at the time, and
we didn't have to pay anything, did we?
No, we didn't have to pay anything because I was like, I can't afford that, and you're gonna fix this laptop. And they're like, okay, well, I'll see if I can get you a free box. Yeah,
and they're always plugging their stupid whatever the hell it was about, fucking face recognition openings, taking a picture when you get the password wrong or something. $70. They're like, yeah, we'll get it when we get paid.
Like the protection software or whatever. Which, I don't know. And then they sent me a free box. I had to send it back to them. Anyway, here we are. We're back again, finally. Just in time for everyone being quarantined.
I know, right? Perfect timing.
And, yeah, pretty insane shit going on in the world, I would say. All I know is, I don't know if the world's ending or what the fuck is going on. I think we're heading right for a recession. I mean, stock market is plummeting. I'm pretty positive that's plummeting. I've seen it at work and checked it out, and it's not good. I don't know what the hell's happening. People buying toilet paper up the ass. Which I know this is very all mainstream things. It's just insane. Like, Tom Hanks has the coronavirus. He could die from that shit, dude. I think he's 63 years old or something like that. COVID-19 will kill older people, people with obesity, people with lung problems.
It's mostly just people with lung problems. Obesity is because their fat is just pretty much crushing their lungs, plus, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
It doesn't help when your lungs are already suffocating practically because of the virus.
It's insane what's going on, man. I can't believe it's happening in my lifetime. Well, actually, I can't. I expected a fucking meteor to hit somewhere in an ocean.
This is the second virus we've lived through already. Ebola.
Well, this one isn't. Ebola wasn't. Okay,
Ebola was really bad, but it wasn't even around here.
Dude,
this is getting way closer to us.
Ebola and swine flu, two things that I think have happened in our lifetime. I don't know if in my lifetime at least. The death tolls, I don't even think Ebola has killed as many people as COVID-19 has so far.
Really?
Italy is burying people every day, man. Yeah. Italy is getting destroyed by this COVID-19 shit. I don't know if there's just a lot of old people there.
A lot of old people and not enough fucking hospitals.
Well, I guess they just smoke a lot there too, so a lot of lung problems are there, and it's just like Jesus.
That makes sense.
But yeah, it's insane. It's crazy that this is happening.
I know, school being shut down 2 weeks, dude. Yeah. Might even be shut down even longer.
Schools and shit is spreading like a wildfire. Like that, I don't know whether to take this extra seriously or think that other people are taking it too seriously, but I am starting to realize that it's pretty serious. It's not, and I know what people will say. Oh, the death toll's not even that high, bro. It's not even that high, bro. It's just old people. Dude, if you're saying that, first of all, that's ignorant, in my opinion. It's ignorant. Yeah, it only kills certain people with certain things wrong with them. But at the same time, people are still dying. Yeah. And the numbers are still there. Oh, it's not that many people. Well, put it this way. If it was 4 of your fucking family members, yeah, that'd be a lot of people to you then, wouldn't it? Yeah. So that shit's ignorant. But for one, well, I should say for two, it's the fact of how fast it can spread and how fast it is spreading. That's the main concern. It's not that it's fucking killing people. It's the fact that of how fast it's just completely just gonna, like, if you ever played Plague Inc., dude, on your phone,
that's pretty much how fast
you know you know exactly how fast things can spread. Like, sure, that's not an exact representation, but in a way that's a representation of showing just how fast certain things with certain mutations can spread. And COVID-19 is a good well, I shouldn't say good, but it is a good example of showing people the reality of this thing and reality of, okay, this happened and Black Plague killed so many millions of people in its time, like back in the day, and it's just the spreading factor.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're just trying to slow it down more than just completely stop it.
Because like, if this thing spreads everywhere before we get a vaccine, obviously we're gonna have a problem. And it seems like people are like, I cannot stand the people who underestimate this thing. I can't stand how they're like, oh, death toll is only 3,000 in the Pennsylvania. Yeah, well, that's still 3,000 human beings. Like, what do you? It's like people. It's so true how humans, and Americans especially, they're never looking forward into the future. They're always on today. And people who are always focused on today, oh, there's only this so and so many. There's only 3,000 deaths. Okay, well, you wait a month later, what we got now? 10,000 deaths, 20,000 deaths, and people don't think like that. People don't think like, oh, in maybe 3 months we could have hundreds of thousands of people dead. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous that people don't think more ahead, and you know, it's just a lot. It's what humans do. They don't think that way, and it just pisses me off extremely. But I really didn't want to start the stream off talking about COVID-19, but I'm sure a lot of you are quarantining yourselves.
Abby said something.
And, you know, you're out of work, so we're obviously going to address it. I'm glad you're joining in, if you're joining in, and if you got nothing better to do, that's even better, you know what I mean? We'll be here to entertain you with some information and interesting things to talk about. But, of course, I got to bring up COVID-19 and just what pisses me off about people.
Well, you seen they found
underestimating it.
They mixed 2 chemicals together or whatever, and they think it might be the vaccine for it.
I thought they found something that kind of did to do something like that, but man, there's so many rumors out there. I heard a vaccine, a for sure vaccine won't even be done for like maybe a year at most. But I'm like you hear so many.
The FDA isn't that fucking slow.
I don't know, dude. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
Abby says Luke thinks COVID-19 is just bad because of the media. He's dumb.
I wouldn't say Luke's dumb, man. It is bad.
I mean,
like, the media is obviously
making it worse. They're not making it any better.
Well, here's the thing about the media. It's inflating it, but it's also, if we didn't have the media in this day, like, if this was happening not in this day and age, so many other people would be uninformed and not even knowing. We would have, I'm sure it would have spread 6 times more by now, just because people didn't know. People would not know information they need to know, like, stay inside, and this is how fast it can spread. And like Bradford County is surrounded. I'm positive there's cases in Bradford County. There's gotta be. We are surrounded. Every other county around us has a case. It's just like, I'm sure a person in Bradford County has it and just hasn't gone anywhere or been tested or gone to the doctor. Or it's impossible for that to happen at this point because it's just everywhere. It went. And so, all right, so another good example is people would be like, before it even got to the United States, people would be like, it's not even at the United States yet. Why y'all freaking out? A couple days later, guess what? Cases showed up in the States.
Yep.
That is the most prime example of what I mean by humans do not think ahead and don't worry about it until the issue's here. And then by that time, it's always too late. Humans have done that in history for our entire existence. I promise you, there's so many different ways and different truths about how that works. Like, it's just that's just the most perfect one for COVID-19 though. Everyone was like, "Oh, it's not even in the States yet. Not even in the States, dude." 2 days later, it's in the States, and they're like, "Oh, it's only 2 to 3 cases." Now we got maybe 10,000 people dead within the next coming weeks. Like, I don't understand how anybody can say this is not to be taken seriously.
Oh, of course. I mean,
like, I've never experienced this in my lifetime. Okay, I've never experienced it. You know, it's just crazy. That's all.
Never experienced a disease this close to us, I should say.
I've never experienced this in my lifetime where it's actually affecting day-to-day life.
Yeah.
The entire United States of America.
Yeah.
To the point where kids are not going to school and, you know, elderly are dying and.
Yeah, it's pretty whacked.
It is whacked.
But
they're probably picking that up on the mic. I don't like that.
But fuck. Of course, I still go outside and shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, I just got McDonald's today. I don't. You know what I mean? What's crazy is that fast food chains are still open, but it's like there's no way McDonald's is gonna close down its entire chain across the fucking United States / world.
Essential, I guess. We gotta hand
There ain't no way. They're not gonna do that.
They're carrying this country right now, dude. All the fast food workers, all the grocery workers, dude, they fucking got this country on their backs right now, dude. Yeah. And I feel like they're not getting the respect they deserve right now.
Well, that's like some retail.
That's why, they're getting paid more.
You're getting paid like $1 or $2 more. Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy, but at the same time, it's like you're still just making the same risk. It's the risk. The same exact risk is still there because they are like humans are there. You know what I mean? Where humans are, this thing will be.
Well, they're cleaning more.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean the same way at work. You know, but it's. I don't want to say it's impossible to prevent this from getting places.
Quarantine.
It's hard to say.
You getting it, I guess.
Like it's airborne. Like a person can talk to you or cough or, and you can get it that way. Like once something becomes airborne, it's a whole another fucking animal, dude.
It's only airborne if a person has it, and then they like cough on you.
Well, yeah,
it's not
but
just floating around.
Well, yeah,
it's just germs. It's just another thing of the flu.
Well, yeah, but it's the same thing. It's still a whole another animal versus like if it wasn't airborne, and you could only pick it up by like touching surfaces with COVID-19 on it. I'm sure this would be cut right in half because of how many people have been disinfecting, washing their hands, and cleaning things so much more often. But because of, especially when you get the cases where a person doesn't even know they have it until symptoms come week and a half later, and they've interfaced with other human beings, and those human beings have interfaced with other human beings just by talking. And, you know, just airborne illnesses are terrifying.
You wanna know what's crazy? I was watching the news. I came down last night, and I just sat there with Mom for a little bit, and she was watching the news. Of course, fucking coronavirus shit all over the place.
Yeah, it's everywhere. You can't turn to a single station on the news, and it's not gonna be there.
And it was some guy on the phone, and I guess he had the coronavirus. But the thing, he was just in around us. He was like around us. I don't know. I can't remember. Not in like Athens or Say or anything. Just like
Pittsburgh
a little bit farther.
Or something. Or unless that was a different guy.
I don't think it's Pittsburgh. It was closer than Pittsburgh. But anyways, he was talking and he was like, "Yeah, I'm a pretty healthy guy. I didn't know I had it, but..."
Yeah, that was just yesterday.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. He was saying how he's a healthy guy and stuff. He didn't know he had it. But the thing that fucked me up was he was quarantined. Wasn't in a hospital or anything. He was just in the basement quarantined from his family.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you not in a hospital?
Because he can't put people in the hospital. If he's a certain age and he's not, and his lungs aren't affected by it, I mean, he can still breathe.
Well, he was saying that the reason he noticed it was because he had like shortness of breath, like going up the stairs and shit. And then he decided to get tested for it. And he's like, but I would never expect it because I was a healthy man. And then, like, maybe the hospitals were full around him or something. That's why he wasn't.
Well, you can't quarantine everybody who has it in the hospital.
Yeah. Well,
they'll be full. They will be full already.
I mean, that's true because only the severe more cases.
Yeah.
Have you seen what they do to people with severe cases? They have to lay on their stomach, dude. Because, you get fluid in your lungs, dude. And you have to lay on your stomach. Because if you lay on your back, you're, like, crushing your lungs. So you have to lay on your stomach, dude, and breathe. And some people have it so bad, dude, that they have to, like, put breathing machines on you.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
I was just about to say people need to be ventilators and
breathing.
And then if you're one of those critical people who need a ventilator, and you get King Croc. We tried today, but he didn't really want to do it. But anyway, you get a person who needs a ventilator, and that person goes to the hospital, and all the ventilators are taken up. Well, that's a life that's gonna be lost. You know what I mean? In reality,
on how severe it is.
Yeah,
they have it, I guess.
But that guy, assuming it's like the flu for him, he can do that. He can go to his house in the basement and try to stay away from his kids and shit like that.
It's crazy though.
It's insane that this is happening, man. I won't even lie to you. It's insane this is happening in a lifetime of today.
I feel so bad for him, dude, because you just lay there all day and all week just on your stomach, just breathing, dude, and you just can't do anything else. It's so terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's
video. That's just my quick thoughts on it.
Yeah.
If you're not taking it 6 out of 10 seriously at least, then you need to realize what the fuck is going on. Do some research and see how fast this thing is actually spreading, and do research about other shit, man. Other plagues, the swine flu, Ebola. Realize that the numbers are surpassing, if not on the verge of surpassing, what those other two have done damage and dents.
Dude, they did.
You got it. You just got to do your research and realize what the fuck's happening.
Exactly.
Anyway,
let's move past that shit.
I just want to talk about the fact that insects are completely terrifying. And
do you see that thing I tagged you in though?
No.
I tagged you and Jerry in it, dude.
Oh yeah, I did see it on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was terrifying, dude. You know how scorpions eat their food, dude?
Probably fucking.
Oh yeah, so it's like the face of like the shell or whatever, like the face of them. They have fucking pinchers that come out of it, dude, and then they like eat it.
Yeah.
It's the most fucked up thing. Like it's some alien shit, dude. Yeah. Speaking of aliens, dude, you want to tell them you think you got?
I got a bit of my aliens last night, dude.
I think you got probed with an alien worm, bro.
Possible. I don't think so though. Like that's definitely a scar, dude. Anyways,
that's pretty weird.
Woke up this morning, dude. I was itching my back. I felt like something on my back, dude. It felt like a worm or something. And then I was like, what the fuck? So I went to the bathroom. Because at first I thought it was just like a fatty ass ringworm.
That's what I don't understand is what do you mean it felt like a worm?
It felt like a worm was inside my skin because that's how like fat the scar is.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like you felt squiggly worm in there or something.
No, dude. I think it's gone now.
It's probably still there.
Maybe I'm just missing it. Anyways, woke up, look in the mirror. I got a fucking like scar that's like probably like I don't know, as long as my finger. Well, maybe like as long as half of my finger, probably as thick as my. Well, I don't know. Anyways, it was like a decent sized scar, dude, and I don't remember how it. Like I never had a scar there, dude. Like I never got it at all. I never had one there, dude. I just fucking woke up with it, dude. I clearly got abducted by aliens.
Oh no, bro. Would you?
And then it might have just been ironic, but like I was playing Doom Eternal until like 4 a.m. last night, dude. Aliens.
Imagine aliens, dude. That would be whacked. If they're actually coming down and like abducting people and like.
Yeah, that would be the last thing we need right now, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's like how it's people. I saw this thing on Facebook. It was like, with how everyone's reacting to COVID-19, it's no wonder why the government wouldn't tell us if aliens were real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I absolutely see that right now. Me, personally, I'd be like, oh shit, aliens are real. That's really good to know. Everyone else would be like, toilet paper! Toilet paper now!
Or like, they'd be like, guns.
We need to fight them!
Yeah.
Like, humans can be so ignorantly stupid, it pisses me off.
Yep.
But that is crazy. I don't understand. There's got to be an explanation. There's no way that wasn't there before. I mean, it was like, the weird thing was it was like fresh looking, like reddish. Like normally if a scar isn't fresh, it'll turn kind of like your skin tone. Like
kind of just white, yeah.
Yeah, like your skin tone.
You know.
But it was like still reddish.
I know, it was fucking freaky, man. COVID-19 is my dad. What's up, Randall?
COVID-19's your dad. Well,
fuck you, dude, for bringing him here. Kill your dad.
No, you're not Chinese, so that can't be real. Well, dude, Donald Trump saying that shit fools me, dude.
Yeah, for real. Cause it's from
Don't you think
China?
It's a little racist calling it a Chinese disease? No, because it comes from China. And I said the same exact thing to people at work. I was like, it's from China. It's their fault. They brought it. They've done this. Mm-hmm. And they're like, and I'm like, it's a Chinese fucking disease. It's a Chinese virus, dude.
Yeah, because they're stupid street sweatshops, dude, with fucking caged animals and
chopped
shit right
bats, dude.
Yeah.
Why
are they eating bats anyways? Why the fuck are you eating bats?
They're so overpopulated.
God, Jesus.
And then the chickens will shit on the dead bats, and they'll still just sell the bat meat and shit.
Fucking nasty, dude.
Fucking revolting. I don't understand. If one place needed just this virus, it was that place.
Yeah.
But, you know. Am I, like, fucking annoyed and pissed off at the Chinese people?
Oh, I am. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Yeah,
Fuck you, dude.
Nah, that's...
You're garbage.
Yeah, I'm not scared at all. Like, that's why it's a Chinese virus, dude. They did this to the world, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And it's ridiculous. It's like, oh, don't you think that's a little racist? No, because it comes from China. China. And then they turned around and tried saying, like, they came from our American troops and shit.
Yeah, I know.
And it's
Fuck
like,
Chinese
bro,
people,
what are you
dude?
saying? How does that make any sense? Do you see how you pigs are living, dude? You're eating bats, dude.
Do you see how you people or yourself are living?
Yeah. Like you're eating bats and you're just stacking bats on top of bats and then chickens in cages and the chickens are shitting on the bat corpses. Yeah. And then that's just all running down onto, like, your fish. And it's just like...
It's terrible.
Dude, why? I'd rather just eat not that. Anything but that. I'd get the fuck out of that country, first of all. Like...
Yeah, I'd kill myself.
For how many smart Chinese people there are, you think, hey, this isn't good and this could cause some problems. Mm-hmm. Nah, dude, they don't give a shit.
No, they don't. They just care about their League of Legends, dude.
Yeah. No, I think that's Vietnamese more.
Koreans, yeah.
Yeah, Koreans. But it's pretty insane, man. Like,
fucking Chinese people, dude. Unsanitary.
Yeah. Because they're starving over there, so they were, like, eating bats and shit. And
maybe tell them to stop fucking so much.
And the air is so... Well, they already have... You can only have, like, what?
Two kids. One or two kids. Yeah. 2 is max.
Yeah. It's like, still, that's too many, dude. If you're that overpopulated, oh, fuck. I don't know what you can do, but...
Fucking give away condoms for free. That's what you can do. Tell them to fucking wear it.
I would say that...
You have a kid, we'll fucking kill you.
You can get...
Natural selection.
I don't know, man. That's like, their air is already so polluted over there.
Oh,
they already had to wear masks 85% of their lifetimes just because they can't even breathe the air that they're living in, dude.
I know.
And you're gonna do this to the world? Like, come on, dude. Have some fucking dignity.
I know.
But about it being like chemical warfare when the protests were going on over there and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Like, a virus weaponized to...
Well, what he said was it was man-made by the Chinese government to stop the Chinese from protesting, or the Hong Kong protesters.
Yeah, whatever. But how the fuck would they have prevented it to get over here? That seems like such a
I think
bad idea.
Timmy said they locked him up or something, and one got out, or they got it uncontrolled or something. And then it just spread everywhere.
That's some zombie shit, dude. Yeah. That is some zombie shit.
If that's true, dude, we literally need to blow China up.
Bomb.
We fucking disgrace them as a country, disgrace them as a race themselves, dude, and we fucking blow them up and kill every single one, dude. That sounded really racist. But hey,
no, it's just... You don't fuck with America, let alone the entire world, if it's true that they weaponized COVID-19. In order to control because I mean, I would believe it would be to control population there way more than to stop protests, because the population, like I said, is just completely, it's like, here's a jar and it's overflowing and just, it's covering the table. Like, the population is out of hand there. That I would believe, but I don't know if that's the way to do it. That's some Syrian shit. Like,
yeah,
that's against laws of the governments of...
They are the government, dude. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Well, yeah, but it's again, they have like chemical warfare and shit like that is never supposed to be used again.
Yeah, they have treaties and shit,
but yeah,
they can get in serious trouble. I mean, of course, you don't know if there'd be proof about it. If anything, it would probably be impossible if there's to find the truth, unless they fucking admit it or something.
I don't know. It is pretty crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Like, this shit comes from China, and they have like borders shut down. They have schools shut down. Like, imagine how horrible. I would hope they feel horrible. That's all I know. Imagine if like COVID-19 could like stick to insects and then they just started growing huge again, like in the mega dinosaur ages. It was actually before the dinosaurs, but I forget what that's called.
I don't fucking know.
Why? I feel like it starts with an M, like mega. Man, probably not. I don't know. But like when insects were huge.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. I'd rather be right here with this happening than giant insects the size of like a bed. Oh, fuck that. What insect would you, out of all insects, would you rather like have giant? If you could pick two insects instead of like other ones, like say COVID-19 can like attach to insects and it like mutates them into huge humongous things. What only two insects would you pick for that to happen to?
Ladybugs.
But they're carnivores too.
Oh, fuck, dude.
They're all terrifying, dude. This is why insects are petrifying, dude.
I mean, you can't say bees because they just be like... You're like, my God, I got a giant fucking sting in my chest.
Well, that'd be happening with any of them. Ants, snip right in half.
I know.
Ladybugs, nom nom nom.
Literally.
Fucking anything, dude. Anything would be petrifying.
Stink bugs, they don't do anything.
Yeah, there you go. They would stink if you fucking shot at one, though.
Oh, yeah, they probably fucking shut down.
Poisonous gas or something.
Shut down a whole fucking town.
That probably is the best bet, though. A stink bug, a giant stink bug. Cause you think about it, dude. I definitely ain't going no giant spiders.
Oh fuck no!
They ain't going no giant. Worst choice you can pick. I ain't going giant ants. I ain't going giant fucking.
Ants are fucking crazy.
Oh, they're terrifying, dude.
How do you lifting up terrifying?
Dude, they'll be lifting up whole houses, just taking them away.
I know.
And then building mansions. Imagine how crazy that would be, dude. Giant ants taking houses, just building them on top of each other. And then on the inside, there's this humongous queen that's just like fucking them all the time and shitting out more giant ants.
It's
dude.
fucked up because that's what they would do.
Oh my god, that is petrifying, dude.
It's so fucked up because that is literally what they would do.
I mean, insects are cool and all, but maybe like a giant moth. Or a giant butterfly. Those
Moths are scary. I wouldn't mind butterfly.
Moths are scary.
Have you ever seen a picture like a butterfly's like face close up?
They're both terrifying close up.
They're little. They're pretty scary.
Damn, you're right. But they wouldn't like fucking suck up blood or anything.
Yeah.
They're just
giant mosquitoes. Imagine that. Dry up like a grape.
Yeah, and you're just sitting there like a prune. That would be insane.
That'd be fucking.
Dude!
Jesus Christ.
Insects are terrifying, bro. I don't understand. Oh, aliens already live here, dude. Aliens are already here. Mm-hmm. That's what insects are.
Yep, insects are the aliens.
People who like insects are sick in the brain.
Whack.
Like, oh, look at this fucking encephalopod. It's so fucking beady eyes and
10,000 fucking legs.
Fucking tendrils. Dude, fuck millipedes. Terrifying.
Any pedes
centipedes, millipedes, terrifying.
Pedes are terrifying, dude. Pedes.
Yeah, that, I don't know, man. I've seen so many, like, giant spider movies of how, like, the army would like genetically mutate them to like so that they could like use their skin or something or like use them in
their webs or
as like weapons and shit, and then they like bust out and they're just like fucking eating people and shit.
Sounds like a fucking insect Jurassic Park, dude.
Insane. Oh, giant. Okay, well that brings up another question. Would you rather have dinosaurs roam the earth or like giant insects roam the earth again?
Dinosaurs.
Yeah? I feel like there's a lot more carnivores, though. I don't know, dude. Actually, I don't know.
No, there's definitely more herbivores and dinosaurs than, like, herbivores or anything in, like...
Insects? Insectoids?
Yeah. Insectoids.
Because, I mean...
Bugs are cool.
Bugs are cool, but, like... Only some of them... Okay, Jada, you can't tell me ginormous fucking bugs, insects, would not be petrifying and would wipe out the entire human race. Because it would, dude. They would. Like, first of all, bro, I'll tell you one thing right now. Even if only ladybugs got genetically mutated to be, like, the size of this table, they'd eat the fuck out of our legs, dude. They'd eat us. They'd eat us, bro.
Yeah, they would.
They'd eat us, dude. Like, alright, so how many...
I feel like dinosaurs would be, like, more tameable, though, too.
I don't know, bro, because you got...
Maybe I just watched too much Jurassic Park.
You got T-Rex, you got Velociraptor.
Well, not shit like that. Well,
like a giant T-Rex, though?
No, you're definitely just gonna have no luck with that. You just kind of have to avoid them. But, like, maybe, like, smaller
dinosaurs. Just avoid them.
Like, maybe, like, raptors or something. Maybe
they're so fast, though. They'll just jump on you and rip your face off.
Not running, you know. I feel like they're more tameable, you know. More, like...
I don't know.
Avoidable.
I feel like there are more carnivore insects than there are carnivore dinosaurs.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna Google this. This
dude,
is interesting right here.
The only herbivore insects, dude, is literally the ones we said, like butterflies, moths, fucking, like, fucking stink bug, fucking, that's like it.
Well, bees... They're
assholes. They'll still fuck us up. They still sting us.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes. Sounds epic. Yeah, till you fucking scratch your face off.
Sounds epic? No. Okay. First of all, bro, you're lying. Because if there were giant fucking, like, scorpions and spiders, dude... First of all, if spiders were if all spiders were like this big, they would eat the entire human race in how many days? Because there was a study done. Like spiders now, if they all join together, they could really like fuck us up. You know how terrifying it would be just be sleeping and then you just see a swarm
like the zombie
spiders coming
today,
in,
dude. Those would be zombies just.
Okay, I'm looking up so many different things.
You look up how many herbivore insects are there and how many herbivore dinosaurs are there? Or carnivores.
I searched up how many carnivorous there we go, bugs are there, and it's like giving me 34 species, and 65% of the insect species are herbivores, so 27% are carnivores. 27% of bugs are carnivores, which that's got to be a lot because there are a lot of different bugs in the world.
Yeah, true.
So we're going to look up how many carnivorous dinosaurs are there. I wonder if there's more carnivorous plants. Nah, there's no way there's more. Oh, okay, well, there's 80 carnivorous dinosaurs versus 27% of the insects. Oh, dude, there's so many insects though. At least it just gives me like a straight up answer. Like boom, you can't really see that, but it's just like 80, straight up 80.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I search up bugs, it gives me so many different links.
Well, fucking.
I don't even think they probably don't know, dude.
Yeah, but you gotta think, just like the bees, most like herbivorous fucking insects are still assholes and will still hurt
and you have to consider omnivores, dude.
Oh yeah, true.
So that's like 35% of the bugs in the world could eat us.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. I would maybe take my chance with dinosaurs just because I feel like dinosaurs maybe might be a little less petrifying, bro.
Oh no, they'd be more petrifying, just less dangerous.
I don't know, dude.
I definitely.
Giant insects just. Ugh. Ugh, that's so terrifying, bro. A giant fucking.
Take fucking 20 years.
Giant fucking. Like, god damn. I don't know, that'd be insane. What are those things with the fucking scythe arms? And they eat the head of the male or something when they're done fucking.
Yeah, no. Pro starts with a P.
Help us out. What's the bug with the scythes and shit, and then when they're done fucking, they eat the heads of the male. Come on, somebody help me. I can't fucking remember, dude.
It starts with a P, dude. Fucking
praying mantis. Praying mantis. Yeah, that shit. Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, those things are terrifying.
Giant
those things are assholes.
Yeah, they are assholes.
Yeah.
What kind of dude?
But they're so friendly to humans.
Imagine being
I picked one up one.
Imagine being a guy praying mantis, and you're like, I'm a fuck, dude. It's gonna be awesome, and then you just like bust, and then your just head gets eaten off, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? Ah! And the bitch is like, no, just eating your body, dude.
Sounds like chicks nowadays, dude.
Yeah. But that's insane, dude. Apparently, black widows do the same thing. Black widow females will like eat the males. You just put that under my fucking. What are you doing?
No, I fell on the ground.
Okay. You know those 2 dimes I was looking for earlier when we went to McDonald's? They were in my back pocket.
The only 2 pockets you didn't check.
I know.
Fucking bot.
And hell yeah, I'm still gonna get McDonald's during COVID-19, dude, because McDonald's is slamming, dude.
Better than Burger King.
Burger King has like the dirty taste. Like Burger King, when you eat Burger King, dude. All right, first of all, when you eat McDonald's, you still might feel bad about yourself, but at the same time, not really, because when you eat Burger King, you feel like a dirty little bastard, dude. You feel like a little fucking. I would say other words, but I don't know if that's good for YouTube. You feel like a dirty little. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because it just tastes like a fucking. It just tastes like dirty fast food. It's so weird.
It is dirty fast food. I
so
fucking hate
weird.
Burger King.
Like the taste between McDonald's and Burger King.
Way different.
So different, dude. I can tell them apart any day of the week.
Literally.
And I don't even eat that much of them. Kind of. I don't know.
I've eaten a lot of McDonald's this year, more than usual. Mostly because Drake works there, and we'll just literally go and get McDonald's literally like every day after school.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Shamrock shakes and shit.
Yeah, we got a lot of those when they first came out.
I like how St. Patty's Day was just completely abrupted.
Ruined. No one cared. I didn't see anything of it on the internet, and I had one Happy Thanks Patty Day, and it was fucking Luke. With his cup holder.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's literally the only thing.
Your birthday is going to be great.
No, it's not.
I was really nervous.
You know what I'm going to do for my birthday? I'm going to wake up and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to play.
Yeah, you should definitely be like, Mom, buy me what I need to buy for WoW, and then just play WoW all day. Mm-hmm. I was pretty worried when how many kids, like...
Mom already put $90 in my account to repay the thing, right, dude? I feel like she's going to be an asshole about it if I ask her for another $90.
I don't understand why they need $90. I would be like, this is bullshit, first of all.
It is bullshit.
Because they basically had you repay them for something, and then they're saying that you have to buy it again. I don't understand it.
But, I mean, I guess it's fair because I refunded it.
Right, you refunded it, but that's... Okay, you refunded it, so...
everything.
Wait, yeah, but what's up with the $90 they needed from you?
Because when I...
You refunded it, you got your money back, you don't have those things anymore. The
$80 was because I bought the Squeakers pack for 6 months. So then, and I thought it was going to be $13 every month for 6 months. But no, I played for 6 months and they charged me all at once after 6 months. And it was $90 altogether except for $13 per month.
Oh, that's weird.
So they're like, oh, you're going to have to repay this fucking 83, whatever the fuck it was.
Blizzard is fucking...
I was like, fuck, why didn't you fucking retards just charge me $13 per month except for charging me after 6 months 83 fucking something?
Blizzard is stingy.
And then once Mom got that charge, she was like, do it. Fucking tweaking out.
Blizzard stingy motherfuckers.
Yeah, they are fucking stingy. Fuck you, Blizzard. Fucking garbage.
Fuck you, Blizzard.
Fuck you for making such a great fucking but also shitty, stupid game, you money hungry fucking geniuses.
I'm so worried about this next patch. The next patch, I don't understand what the fuck's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, dude. With Heart of Azeroth and corruption. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do with that?
Everything's gonna stay the same. It's still Azeroth.
But the level squish is gonna go to 80, I think. Like, that's dumb. So dumb. Like, Ice Crown Citadel, that level 80 raid is going to be level 30 raid now. That's been a level 80 raid since its entire existence. Why the fuck would they fuck with that like that? So dumb. But anyway, these people don't know what the fuck we're talking about, so...
I mean, you also gotta think, though, your leveling is gonna be way slower, too.
No.
It's definitely not gonna be as fast as what it is. I'll get to level 40 in, 3 days. With them squishing it, you're not hitting level 40 in 3 days.
Well, they said specifically that the squish and the way they're setting things up is to help leveling go faster. Because the way they're setting up is that, you know how, you'll start... you don't have starting areas for every character now. When you start a new character, you start in the same spot. Yeah. And then you can choose what expansion to go to out of,
That's kind of cool.
BFA or... Legion, I think, is in there, and then...
of course, Shadowlands will probably...
Yeah, and Shadowlands. But Shadowlands is going to be the last 10 levels. So you can, kind of pick where you want to level up at. I don't know, I'd have to go back into the forum and read it to you, but... That's kind of the gist of what they wanted to do. Because I told you, level 1 to 10 will be, that starting area where everybody will be. Mm-hmm. 10 to 20, or 25 even, I can't remember. I think it's 10 to 20. Will be in, you have a choice from a bunch of, 3 different expansions, I think, or something, and then sub-areas for that. And then once you hit 20 or whatever level it is, then you can go into Shadowlands, and you go from 20, or from 50 to 60, sorry, I'm fucked up. I fucked it up there. It goes,
So, what are they gonna do about... when we get squished down to level 80, our 120s, what the fuck are we going to do?
Well, max level now is going to be 50, right? 50 or 60, one of the two. I think it's 50.
I could see it being 60.
Sorry, it goes level 1 to 10 starting area, 10 to 30 is when you can pick from sections, and then 30 to 40.
Then you say they're gonna start us like 10 levels behind or something because.
Yeah. Okay, so like when you're level 110 right now, you're gonna start at level 40, but then you go into Shadowlands and you level from 40 to 50.
Yeah.
Dumb.
What happens if we're 120 now?
We worked hard. All right, for the people who worked hard from any level to 120, except for like 110 or some shit. Sure, I boosted my fucking characters. Don't matter. I spent money on that. That was my own decision. But if a motherfucker levels from 1 to 120, and then they're gonna squish this and then make us level 10 more, I said go fuck yourself. I was like, this is not a good idea. But, we'll see what happens.
I mean, of course, they just came out with new expansion. They probably want to do that because they want you to play the new expansion. Which either way, I would play it. I would play it.
All they'd have to do is... But here's the thing. All they would have to do is squish 10 levels if they just kept 100 and then made 110 cap again. Because this is like the third time that they'll be... This is second... Wait, is it the third or second time they squish levels?
I don't know if they even ever squished levels. They just kept on raising it up to 120
before 120. I thought.
No. It just stopped at 60, like WoW Classic, and it just kept on going up from there. That's as far as I know. Until right now, 120, and now they're squishing it. What's up, Coda? You dyke?
But it's such a fucking immense squish. The shades, dude. Thank you, dude. I went with the shades today because of this fucking... I don't know, I just felt like wearing them, you know? Just felt like wearing them, and I had the sun right in my eyeballs. We're here again with the red fucking drape. The red drape, everybody.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk about WoW anymore. Yeah. Because I don't know how many people are watching. If you don't play WoW, you have no fucking idea what we're talking about, but... yeah.
Geek shit, nigga.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
I don't know.
What do you think about, I'll just go back just real quick, I'll go back to the alien subject.
Oh my god.
Because...
Okay.
Imagine if aliens put a little incision in you, dude, and then put like a little tracker worm in you, and it's like wiggling, and then it goes under your skin and shit. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Fuck it.
And it like glows at night. And they come down. And they abduct you, dude. And they just fucking stick their fingers in your butthole or something. And they're like, oh, what the fuck's this? And they have a buddy lick it.
Well, I mean, Elder Scrolls FTW.
We played Elder Scrolls for a little bit.
Yeah, we got Elder Scrolls for a long time on our PlayStations.
I put some money into that game.
We hit max level, didn't we?
Yeah, it was alright.
So one thing that we did a lot on Elder Scrolls were like grind those costume things.
Yeah.
Like we can turn into skeletons and shit. Have a skeleton with like a mace, be like shit.
I had pretty good gear and shit, but I don't know, man.
I love it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I won't lie.
I wouldn't say it's better than WoW because the reason why I had Elder Scrolls, the reason why I had that game is because I couldn't play WoW. And while I'm playing WoW, I said that to Wes yesterday. I was like, the reason why I don't play that game is because I have this game now.
Yeah.
And the reason why I played that game is because I didn't have this game. So, WoW has always been my shit. No matter how bad they've ruined it, I've always played it. And in my opinion, this expansion has been the worst expansion they've ever made. Legion is probably one of the best ones, and I didn't even play that one. It's just what from hearing and seeing the content and what they put into it. It was like a completely different team made Legion, and then the completely different team made BFA. Like, I don't understand.
Whatever. Exactly.
But I'm still gonna play WoW.
I don't mind BFA though, to be honest.
It's too many forced
At least
grinds.
They finally did the thing with the essences though. They're like account bound now.
What?
Your essences for like your Heart of Azeroth, like your necklace. You have those little powers.
Yeah.
Those are account bound now. So if you go on your 120 paladin, whatever
I was
essence you have on your Death Knight, you automatically have on paladin already. But you have
that don't make sense because they have different.
You have to go and talk to your mother, though.
I can't. It won't let me in there.
Oh, it won't let you into the Heart of Azeroth?
No, I go to the teleporter. It don't let me click it.
Huh. Maybe you have to go through... You probably have to go through the war story.
Which is fucking stupid.
Unlock it.
Like, there's so many forced grinds in BFA. You got the cloak. You got the Heart of Azeroth. You got... Like, it's so PvE oriented that they killed PvP immensely, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because you don't have PvP sets anymore. Like, it used to be like, if you're a PvP player, okay, cool. You have vendors and certain tiers of PvP gear you can roll up on. You know what I mean? PvE, okay, you can do this in PvE. You got certain dungeons, heroic dungeons, and you roll on to the raids. But it's like they... I don't know what the fuck they're doing, man. I just hope they change that in Shadowlands.
Maybe.
I am excited for Shadowlands, though. I pre-ordered it. You know, they got different covenants or whatever, so that's pretty cool. But we're gonna see how it goes. I don't fucking know. Yeah. I don't think...
Who the fuck is... Cole Rojanashide?
I don't think they should level score so hard, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Can't do anything about it, really.
Yeah. So, you think, you got sidetracked by WoW again.
Every time.
What do you think about crop circles, dude?
Crop circles?
Crop circles. You know, the like in cornfields, there'll be like certain designs.
Oh, yeah.
Supposedly designed by aliens.
They're whacked.
Do you think they're actually designed by aliens? Well, first of all, do you think aliens are real?
Yeah. But crop circles, it could be a bunch of different things, you know. It could just be nature, science of nature, you know.
No. But I feel like that makes no sense.
But, I mean, it is like a completely perfect circle, too, most of the time. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's pretty fucking weird. Pyramids, weird.
I was about to say, I was just thinking that how the pyramids, like, the points of the pyramid are perfectly mathematically... That is aliens, dude. Yeah. I don't care what anyone says, I swear to God aliens built that shit. Or helped build that shit.
I guess they're...
And Stonehenge. How is that possible? How is Stonehenge possible, dude? It's not, dude. It's physically not possible. How do you get massive ton stones? Okay. Even if you get two fucking set up like this, dude. Even if you get two set up like that, how the fuck are you getting a third one on top of those two? You're not, dude. Mm-hmm. Not without an alien coming down, beep, 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 and just fucking levitating it up there. Impossible, dude.
Yeah, literally.
It is impossible. It's impossible.
They didn't have any, like, machines or anything.
No, same with the fucking pyramids. They were like, oh, they use, like... and then they use it. No,
dude, they carried it on their backs with the little thing.
You might as well be saying God's real at that point.
God damn. And you want to know what's weird about the three pyramids? How they're all pointed. They're all pointing at like the North Star or something. They're pointing at something up in space. I can't remember what.
It's crazy.
It is weird.
I don't know what I would do if aliens just came down and were like, yo, we're chilling.
That's what you do. Say, yo.
I know what Americans would do. Like,
oh my God!
Humans are so dumb, dude. The alien could literally come down and be like, "We're cool. We're just here to chill, dude. We want to let you know about our brum 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 brum," and then they just get laid in with the bullets, and the next thing you know, we lose our entire Earth and species because they're just like laser beam. Because humans can't be like considerate people. Like, oh my God, humans really aggravate me, dude. Dumb humans.
That's what we say now, though.
If only coronavirus attacked dumb humans, dude. That would be great. Imagine how much better society would be. I'm pretty dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Like, I'm not ignorantly stupid about things, so... If, like, if an alien came down and, like, interacted with humans, I wouldn't fucking shoot him, but so many people in this world would be like... Pew, yeehaw, fucking pew, 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 I got the first alien mounted. And sell the skin like, oh my God.
I know, dude. Oh, dude,
you can't tell me I'm wrong, dude. True. Like, yeehaw, let's lasso it. Like, fucking Christ, dude. We can't just be like, oh, wow, this is very interesting. We should really try to communicate. Boom, 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 boom. I got him!
I sold it to you for $2 million to the scientist.
Like, holy fuck, dude.
I don't want it fucking mounted.
It'd be awesome if COVID-19 only killed stupid people. Like that, ignorant people. Yeah.
That'd wipe out the whole Chinese fucking population. Got him.
I don't know how they didn't get, like, parasites. I'm sure they... From eating bats and shit. I don't know what... I don't even know if that's, like, a thing you should be doing.
Exactly. That's why... No, it's not. Bats are just... Why are you eating bats? They're just small, skinny fucking...
Oh, no, they got big bats, bro. Like, this big.
Still, though.
Like the big fruit bats.
It's not like you're eating wings. They just have fucking thin little wings with arms.
They cut their wings off, bro.
The only meat.
And then they just stack them on top of each other. Well, like I said, they're so overpopulated and poor. And the most thing is they're mostly overpopulated, you know.
Yeah.
And they can't. It's all fucked up.
Bot statuses.
It's gonna fuck up our whole spring after we waited. We waited all winter for spring, and then this shit happens, and we're still gonna be stuck inside for 6 more months.
I know, right?
Fucking Christ, we're gonna be stuck inside till next winter. You know how many babies are gonna be born during this time?
That'd be terrible. Oh god, that's gonna be terrible.
I guarantee it. People are already pregnant. Like it'll be like, you know, during Valentine's Day and in the winter. Everyone's inside, so that the most time like people get pregnant is in those months, like around Valentine's Day, and it's gonna be the same thing. It's just gonna be extended because everyone's still gonna be inside, and they're just fucking right inside of pussies, dude. Just nutting.
Gee, dog.
World's coming to an end anyway.
Might as well use this opportunity to finally get the busted inside, dude.
And then they get a baby 9 months later and they're all alive and he's like, fuck! And then he moves to Michigan or something.
Exactly.
Like, honestly, we're going to have you know the baby boom in 2019, dude. There was a baby boom. If you don't think there was a baby boom in 2019, you're fucking blind and dumb, because there was a baby boom, dude. And it went into 2020 for a little bit.
Bad time for
it
Timmy
went into a 2020, dude. The baby boom went from 2019 to 2020 a little bit, I swear to God. But at this point, I have a great feeling and possibility it's going to fucking go right. Through these months, dude. It's gonna be such a huge boom in population, which we don't need. I'm always about population control and not necessarily killing people off with COVID-19 like fucking China apparently, but overpopulation is definitely such a thing. Like, the Earth can only handle so much, and we're already pushing its limits. Yeah. Antarctica is basically already melted completely. Like, ice caps are melting.
Yeah.
Dude, it's hotter in Antarctica than it is hotter here, I guarantee you.
Oh, probably.
Today.
It's fucked. It's all
fucked. Polar bears were gonna be extinct. In like 10 years, dude, kids are gonna be learning about white bears that lived in the Arctic. They're gonna be like, what? They're looking at them like dinosaurs, and then it's just like, yeah, that was an actual thing, but we killed them.
Yep.
Because we're ignorant.
They probably won't even teach them about it because it was our fault, dude. They don't want future fucking kids to know that shit.
I don't know, dude. It's just fucked up.
Be like, Grandpa, I learned about these white bitches. Be like, oh, yeah, I'll tell you all about
those. Those are fake news. Don't listen to nothing they teach you.
Nah, they just be like, Grandpa,
and then they'll be like,
global warming.
And then they'll be like, okay, boomer. We'll be boomers. No, I don't think that works like that. But what does piss me off is that boomers will be like, they're always constantly blaming the future generations for the world that they left us. Like, okay, bang! Go fuck yourself. Like, what are you talking about, dude? This is the world you left us. This is what you left us with. This is what you did to the world. But it's our fault? Nah, go fuck yourself. That pisses me off. Oh, you guys and your technology. Yeah, that's because in the 1950s, there was an entirely gigantic boom of industrial and
the Industrial Revolution,
scientific revolution. Like, it's like some of these people are like, they never expected human beings to evolve mentally and figure out things bigger and better. It's like, what the fuck do you want us to be, fucking smiting things with a hammer again? Like, come on. Making wheels out of fucking rock? Come on, dude. Sparking fires with fucking flint? Jesus Christ. Like, get out of your own head. Learn how to cross your arms a different way. Like, holy fuck.
You want us to fucking use a fucking beep boop bop fucking whatever the fuck that telecommutation shit's called. Beep. Beep, 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 Morse code, dude. Fucking,
Morse code.
Beep, 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 beep.
Dial up beep, for beep, our beep. Entire lives.
Jesus Christ.
Computers are good. No, computers are great. Computers are awesome.
They help with a lot of shit.
They help immensely with everything.
Literally.
Some of the work today can't be done without them. And by some, I mean a lot.
Dad, people just say it like that because they go, fucking goddamn robot technology took my job, blah, blah, blah. Because they can do it repeatedly every day perfectly.
Yeah, and they don't get tired or need days off.
They don't need to pay them, fucking...
That is true. That is the truth. But at the same time,
yeah, it's fucked, but...
That's what humans are going to do. That's what we do. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah. But then again, they could give the jobs to humans to fix the robots, like Dad had when he was at these GTP.
Right,
his job was to go around and fix the robots whenever they broke.
Yeah.
Just like on Take Your Kids to Work Day one year, I sat there forever watching Dad fix a robot because it just so happened one broke down on that day. I was sitting there, I was watching him fix a robot. Fucking giant oven thing here.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just people like... Ignorant people are mad, that's all. Mm-hmm. People can't accept change and... You know. But that's all I got for the day. You know, we did a quick stream here.
Are you guys unemployed? Laid off?
No,
I'm still in school. I'm just laid off from school.
He is out of school. I am just on my days off right now, but the company I'm working for is still up and running, so yeah. I'm not unemployed, you could say. I go back Friday night.
What is your company making shit? Why is it so essential?
So what we make is, it goes into so many different things. It goes from in cell phones.
Oh, it's just...
it goes into computers.
So it is just like actually important.
It goes into bombs. It goes into...
Of course you would know that.
Like
bombs.
Like computer boards and like shit like that. There's so many different things that they do with those clads. It's, I don't know. Yeah. And you have to make it perfectly.
You guys are actually making important shit.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because a lot of our stuff comes from China, and you know the borders are closing, and they're obviously not going to send us shit from China, and a lot of our business that we send to is closing. So I don't know. We will be reevaluating Monday from what I've heard tomorrow. If we're gonna stay open, and we're probably gonna stay open. I won't lie. We're gonna probably be open, business as usual. So
yeah. What I can't believe is why Aunt Lori is still working at the country cottage.
I don't know why the country cottage.
What is so essential about ice cream, man?
Maybe it's just because the Dandy's open. Dollar General was open. All the retailers are open. Fast food is open, so I really couldn't tell you. I mean,
Aunt Lori's mad about it.
I mean, they close at the winter time. I don't know why they're open either. Well, they don't close at the winter time.
No, they do.
They're still open though, because they sell cookies and shit.
They're like fully closed at the winter. Aunt Lori is always laid off in the winter time.
Yeah, so I don't understand. It just doesn't make sense to me, but if you work at a retail store, if you work at a Dandy, definitely, and you're not getting paid extra for what's going on in the world right now, definitely talk to somebody, and definitely, I wouldn't even say talk or ask, I would say demand, and say, a lot of people, because I think Wise supermarkets, Garrity supermarkets, and what was the other one I told you guys? There was another supermarket chain that is actually giving $1, even $2 more.
Wise.
Oh, I said Wise already. Wise
was the one giving $2.
Oh, was it?
There was some other one only giving $1.
Well, there was Garrity's giving $1,
yeah.
Wise giving $2, and someone else giving $2. Or $1.
I only remember Wise and Garrity's.
Well, there were 3. I can't remember. But if you're working in retail, dude, definitely fucking demand that shit, because you guys aren't quarantined. You guys aren't quarantined at home, dude. You guys are at the highest risk possible, touching money. Like a month ago, I heard on the a month ago, dude, I heard they were like cleaning money. Like, that's because money goes fucking around everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, wear gloves. So even what this guy said, I would wear gloves all day long.
I would wear like
latex, purple gloves. Do that shit, man. Like,
it's crazy. My business go well as it is an app, and it can be used at home, and everyone can work from home. So his business,
well, that is good, man.
His business is on an app, or it is an app. Oh, lucky man.
Pretty cool.
Still getting paid sitting at home.
But it's like, you still get it there, man. You get one unlucky person, you know, like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I do think there's got to be at least a case in this county that is just unidentified. It's impossible not to, like, we're so surrounded, it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Every single county around us. And I just drove up to Montrose a week ago to get that car, my new car out there. And that made me real nervous. And I came home and I disinfected everything, but...
There you go.
You know, it's like a lot of people... It goes like this, man. If you can't die from it, that's great, but you have to take in consideration... Okay, if you get it, you have to remember... how would you feel if you contracted it to your grandparents or to, like, a younger niece or nephew that can really be affected by it and die from it? You know what I mean? So that's what you have to take in effect. Try not to be too selfish about it. It's not just about, okay, if I get it, I mean, I'm 21 years old. If I get it, I have a very strong feeling I would be fine. But I have to remember all of the other people I'm going to be around. And, you know, my grandparents.
You definitely have to quarantine, like, yourself way more.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, I obviously wouldn't want to give it to my brother, but he's even younger than I am, so he would probably just fight it off like a cold or a flu, as many people do.
Which I probably already did.
But you got to remember, man, you just always got to take in consideration the people that you love, and the younger people especially. Like, a woman gave birth to a baby, and the woman did not have COVID-19, but that baby contracted COVID-19 when it was born and then had passed away. So you gotta remember shit like that, man. If you're on newborns and shit, I would say even stay away from newborns while this is going on.
You stay away from everyone and anything, dude. Literally.
Just, stay away from your grandparents and newer borns, and just stay safe out there.
6 feet, dude.
You keeping me live at the Danny Belt? 8,000 infected in the U.S. Wow. See, I thought just today it said 3,000 infected in the U.S. So if that popped up, no. Oh, maybe it was.
That's definitely not right.
No. I think it was 3,000 dead. No, wait. No.
Because
it was like 60 dead.
Yeah, not many people have died.
Yeah.
Just a lot of infected, though.
Yeah. It just spreads ridiculously fast, so you just gotta remember, man.
I mean, a lot of people can survive it, but the news is making it seem all like it's so deadly. But realistically, it's pretty...
It's deadly
because... a terrible thing.
It's deadly because of the rate it spreads. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's... You know, it kills certain people, but... Hey, Gio. Wear gloves while touching all that money, brother, you know... I'm sure you're still at the Dandy, and because you guys have been open, so wear gloves touching money, dude. That's a good idea, Wes. Like, because I wouldn't even, I wouldn't even take the risk of just touching money and then having to wash your hands. Like, that's, you You never know. That could be too long of a period. I don't fucking know how this works exactly when it comes to that. All I know is that I've been washing my hands, using a lot of hand sanitizer.
All I know is that if you have a sore throat for 4 days, go get checked. Because it stays in your throat for 4 days. And
dude, there's so many different... You got headache, you got, vomiting, normal flu symptoms. Like, and they're even saying, like, if your eyes itch and your fever. Like dude, at work, they said if you have poor spirits. I'm like, oh, fucking see you later, dude. Like, come on. They listed, like, chest pain, chest congestion. They listed everything under the sun. They were just saying, if you feel like shit, stay home. We don't want this in the plant at all. Because if one person in the plant has it, everybody has it. That's the thing. Because one person goes to the cafeteria and one person, especially in the department I work at, one person who has it is going to spread it to every team. Like, every department, like, it's ridiculous at the plant. It'll be really, really, really bad.
Yeah.
So, stay cautious out there. We're probably going to end the stream.
Time to play some World of Warcraft.
Play some World of Warcraft.
Or Doom Eternal. I don't know yet.
Yeah, if you don't know, Chilson on Facebook. Wesley Chilson on Facebook. I don't think we ever mentioned that before. Stench Boyz podcast. We'll probably do another one next week.
Yeah.
It's a little difficult because of my new job now. And I go back. I'm supposed to go back next Friday, so maybe we'll even have one before then, later this week. I don't know, but probably we figured we'll get back to you guys, fucking see what the fuck's going on, and let you guys know.
Give a little. Birthday's Thursday. Thanks, guys. Good luck. Thank you, dude, for tuning in. Love you. See you later, dude.
Give you guys information, little thought of what's going on with us. We went away for a month.
Wow.
We hope that doesn't affect our views too much. This has done pretty decent so far in the little bit of time we've done it. So yeah, so stay tuned this week, man. Chilson is me. I will be announcing on the Stench Boyz podcast, on my profile and on Facebook. You can go to Stench Boyz podcast, right on there and see what's going on. So, deuces, that's all we got.
Peace out, boys.